Okay, there we go. Yeah, what he did was swap the left and right sticks again. So the left stick is the good one and the right stick is the old one. Um, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Mm. Oh, yeah. Um, oh,
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo?
What the?
Have a good one, and please come again.
um, what is war? This continues to. After fast missions and unexpected. Yeah, zero. Oh, is it up here? No. And I have no. Yeah, I have no. This thing is. Oh yeah, I forgot that. It's a stake I have to do completely. God damn it. Oh well. Oh, I forgot to put my leg up. There we go.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Correct. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
70%.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised, coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity. Shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena! She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled! He has no right to live under the same roof as us!
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. See that remember the thing was insane. It's about Xbox because like the first game that's $80 is what is oh yeah, Outer Worlds. I don't know what to say that. It's like I know what they're doing and what they're doing. I think so. Is that they're is that they're not doing it like they're not adding value to Game Pass, they're forcing value to Game Pass. And I think it's wrong.
Be gone! Let my song move everyone!
Whereas like all the games are different. $80 PlayStation, but Xbox, you could get them on Game Pass for like $30 however much is 23 for the 10 Pass. No, I think it's $23.99, 24 dollars. Plus tax, I don't know if that is $25. And it's like, yeah, that's, I don't know what to do with that. I do and yeah, I think they're doing that because, well, games on PlayStation aren't doing so well, I don't think. Like, they may say they're doing well, but I guarantee they aren't. Well, not guarantee, but I guess they are.
I'm listening to you. Let them hear your voice! It's a fact! I'm over here! Alright, I'll take the mic. Such a powerful day! It's a fact! Let our souls resonate!
Well, I say that because whether oh yeah, because
Wanna listen together? The stage is mine. Copy that. Neutralize. No problem. Left yourself wide open. Standing by.
freaking
I'll take the mic.
extra things are already on sale.
My next song is an
Like, I understand they've been out for years, but
Just a little interlude.
the game's already being on sale. And like, that just looks bad. It really does. It just looks bad. And I'm glad.
Out of my way!
It seems like PlayStation 5
Everyone.
smart and freaking not getting constipated.
Fracture.
Like, I'm not gonna say that things are 100% not worth
How about some music?
it, but
You don't have any
as freaking, well, it's $70 and, no, it's $80 in Canada. So it's like, yeah, that price, it's like, yeah, no fucking way. Because Indiana Jones is a Euro game, and then freaking the other ones, yeah, the other ones being that's a freaking it's a web event. And the others, like, because there's no reason that it should be freaking $80. So they're kind of fucked themselves, I think, where they made the game too high. So now they are putting it on sale, but putting it on sale so close after it released just makes the game look bad. But of course they're doing that as you can. I don't know. This is really just fucking so. And I guess I missed that, Persona 4 is, going to be on Game Pass day one. I guess I missed that. Persona 4 Revival, but I still stand by my word when I said I don't think Persona 4 is gonna be really that good. Because they're piecemeal
Belle,
the
you're
game
back.
to you.
I just got
It's
here
like,
just to senior
oh,
year. Luckily, nothing
here's
bad happened along the way.
the freaking
I'm
normal
just glad you made it here
Persona
safely.
4.
By the way,
Then
we found
we're
evidence of the
also
corruption
gonna
incident in the
sell
hall.
you
According to Dr. Lore, Orsa Lumex has been trying to cover up the fact that the
DLC
defective
later
supply of
down the
anti-corruption
road.
medicine
It's
caused
like,
the accident. Now Dr. Lore and Eric want to get
no,
more people to join the protests and fight for the
like
compensation
that
they
should
deserve.
have came
Something
like
doesn't feel right about
Persona
this.
4
Isn't it
and
obvious that Damien
Golden
is definitely
DLC
up
or
to no good?
whatever they're going to call it
Maybe
should
he sent
come
people to
with
intercept
the
it
game.
because he was afraid that word of the production incident would get to the mayor.
It's just,
Let's not jump to
I'm just
conclusions.
getting tired,
Intercepting the
sick
mayor's
and tired of
investigators
that.
is clearly a provocation. It doesn't seem like Topps' style to me.
Indeed. From what I know about Topps, they tend to act more like business people, weighing the costs of every action. The attack on the airship earlier didn't seem like their style either. That'd be like painting a target on their own backs.
Then there's someone stirring up trouble behind the scenes?
Worry not. I have a feeling someone will come and explain it to us in person soon enough.
Who?
Damien.
You mean Damien's gonna explain things to us?
It's like I wasn't really there
define this as
between
well?
Persona 4
No,
and
it's
5.
simply a matter of knowing how
I
Topps
was
operates.
more at the
Sure, they
tail's
flex their
end.
muscles before negotiations. But if the odds are
Well,
stacked against them, they will immediately
around
bow
the
out.
midpoint,
That is
because
their style.
the first time I played Persona 4 was on Vita, so yeah, we had to wait a bit more into Persona 5.
Shifu, you were right. Damien is standing outside the entrance.
And yeah,
He
now
wants to
they're
see us.
doing this
He came
shit.
sooner than
It's
I
like,
expected. Let him
yeah,
in.
I'm just done with fatness.
I had some other matters that needed my attention, so pardon my tardiness. I heard that you put your lives on the line to investigate inside the Hollow, and you didn't inform me. Perhaps I've grown too negligent. I'm
Until
just
they
glad to see everyone
actually
safe and
bring
sound.
out something
Or my
exciting,
superior would
I'm
have had
done
my
with
head.
that list.
My employees told me that you found expired production plans in the abandoned zone, so I came specifically to clarify. Those plans are a trade secret of Topps and are in no way related to the accident, so please don't misunderstand.
Huh? Mr. Damien, what's with the sudden friendly attitude? This is unexpected. Yeah! Where did that arrogant attitude go? Now that we've found evidence against you, you've completely changed. Even your eyes have a certain sparkle to them.
I'm sorry you perceive me that way, but I never intended to make an enemy of Yunquei Summit. It's just that as a manager, I had to put my company first. But now things are different. The workers I manage have started protesting, and I'm doing my utmost to process compensation.
Process compensation? But Dr. Lore said you deliberately covered up records of the incident. Doesn't sound like you were processing compensation to me.
Huh? There must be some misunderstanding. I've applied for proper compensation and am now waiting for approval, that's all. As the person in charge, I do my best to ensure fair treatment of my employees. You heard all this from Dr. Lore, did you? What else did he tell you?
He said you threatened him and stopped him from
But
treating
I
people with
think
corruption.
I just really changed my He doesn't have a medical license, so I prevented him from providing illegal treatment, as any sensible person would. And I suspect there's something wrong with his methods of treating my employees.
Something wrong?
Like the original Persona.
He's been persuading my employees to give up the anti-corruption medicine provided by Tops in favor of his alleviating water. Although its actual potency is questionable, he seems to have gained many followers after the accident. Many have bought his medicine now. He must have made a fortune. But considering its composition, his pricing is clearly too low. I can't make sense of it. Is he not trying to earn any money? I'm still investigating that, but haven't been able to draw any conclusions since everyone from
5 years ago, I would say the opposite.
Are you saying there's something wrong with Dr. Lore's medicine?
Opposite, but
exactly.
Now it's like
the way I see it, he's using his medicine to turn more employees against me, even going so far as to discredit poor Salumex's medicine with fabricated lies. What's more, those from the union have always wanted more compensation, so they've ganged up on me. I'm aware that it might be difficult to convince everyone from Yunque's summit to believe me, but please, try looking into it yourselves. As proof, I'll send you the corruption case files and compensation progress. If you ever have any other questions, feel free to contact me.
What's going on? Is Dr. Lore lying to us? Let's not jump to any conclusions. We should first verify his claim by checking the files.
Leave it to me, Belle. I'll verify the authenticity of the data once I'm done debugging the system.
That would be great. Meanwhile, let's investigate the people who are being treated. Maybe we'll find something.
The gangs in this I'll go ask around. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, let me ask some buddies of mine. I'm sure we'll come up with something.
Severely is going fucking crazy.
I can help. I'll ask Dr. Lore and Eric and see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Good. This is a complicated matter and we need to get some clear answers.
Belle, is there any progress regarding the photo?
I've asked around in the Hollow, but I haven't learned anything new yet.
I see. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Don't worry, Belle. We'll investigate together from now on. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, now that I thought of it, yeah, I didn't think that was true. Because there's only one. Oh shoot, don't tell me I missed that side quest with her. No, I think it did. Oh well. So there is side quests you could miss. Look at this. Or unless side quests are what the you cancel time, dude? That's fucking annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying. whatever, I guess. But yeah, but first I want to say I didn't really think that was true that Xbox would announce a price hike for PC Game Pass and that. I just really wondered if it was true.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
But when I think about it, not really. Because there's only one
You're a
source.
child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time.
Like when I tried to search it, there was only one source saying it.
And resentful.
And I couldn't find it again.
But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
So I don't know. Why do I only predict suffering? In the article he wrote.
If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful.
Oh yeah, there was that thing about Paimon with Genshin Impact that
But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all.
reckon that she didn't wanna do Paimon.
I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
She didn't want. She was trying to get into a union. Mihoyo didn't want that. And she wanted protection for AI voices or something. And she didn't want. And Mihoyo just said no.
At ease when I'm by your side. I feel like
I think that was a stupid move though. Like obviously
and can just be my
like
own
no doubt, like yeah, fight for that. But don't quit your job because they don't agree to your terms. That's just stupid. Because now you're out of job.
By the way,
you will find another job, and you're probably not going to find a good, like a high-paying job like that anyway.
Judging from his eye
so
colors,
like, you just
you can
fuck
guess he's
yourself.
probably the bastard son of a renowned family.
Good fucking job.
His mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him.
But,
to me, Hugo is like...
it's
just like an older brother.
I've
always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's
don't
a
get it,
kept
but
to
okay.
himself. something he'll never tell me.
But
Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him. It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I'm super curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me sometime.
Splendid! Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch! Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name, then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
No. Oh, now it's so annoying. I don't know. I'm trying to freaking do this on this stupid game. These stupid slots, and it's like, oh, I have to be a VIP for like all these different slot games, and it's like, oh my god, dude. Where's a free fucking...
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes
Where's
to be
the
here.
free section?
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
Yeah, I don't know. VIP
Proxy, before being too noisy.
because it's free, you go fucking fine. It's lucky. Oh. Can I have a freaking pay to play the game? Like, what is bullshit? Like, I already downloaded the game.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
I don't know, maybe, I have
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer
to
of
do
bad
something.
news, but there's something wrong with
Like,
the
I'm
circuit.
gonna
It seems to be
exit
blocked.
the
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high
because
and mighty attendants
somehow
can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
So,
just leave that problem to me.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit. The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Oh, well, I don't know how it's up there. A person's here, but